I just want to share a couple of thoughts with you today as we move toward Holy Week. I want us not to get caught up in the events of the day and miss out on remembering the most important events in history, that being the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus the Christ. From Luke's Gospel, the 19th chapter, it says, "And when he had said these things, he went up ahead, going up to Jerusalem. When he drew near to Bethphage and Bethany, at the mount that is called Olivet, he sent two of the disciples, saying, Go into the village in front of you, where on entering you will find a colt tied, on which no one has ever yet sat. Untie it and bring it here. If anyone asks you why you're untying it, you shall say this, the Lord has need of it." So those who were sent went away and found it just as he told them. As they were untying the colt, its owner said to them, "Why are you untying the colt?" And they said, "The Lord has need of it." And they brought it to Jesus, and throwing their cloaks on the colt, they set Jesus on it. And as he rode along, they spread their cloaks on the road, as they were drawing near, already on the way down the Mount of Olives. The whole multitude of his disciples began to rejoice and praise God with a loud voice for all the mighty works that they had seen, saying, "Blessed is he that comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord. Peace in heaven and glory in the highest." And some of the Pharisees in the crowd said to him, "Teacher, rebuke your disciples." He said, "I tell you, if these were silent, the very stones would cry out." And when he drew near and saw the city, he wept over it, saying, "Would that even you had known on this day the things that would make for peace. But now they are hidden from your eyes. For the days will come upon you when your enemies will set up a barricade around you and surround you and hem you in on every side and tear you down to the ground, you and your children within you. And they will not leave you one stone upon another in you, because you did not know the time of your visitation." Today I'm standing on a hill that overlooks a large swath of Clarendon County. When my family comes up here on the 4th of July, we can see 5 or more displays of fireworks in all directions around us as people celebrate Independence Day. This coming Sunday is Palm Sunday, the day that the people of Jerusalem celebrate the arrival of Jesus into the city. Many of them thought it was a celebration of independence, believing that Jesus would lead an uprising that would free them from the Romans who had taken over the country. But here, in the midst of the hoopla, we see Jesus looking down on the hillside road that overlooked the city, weeping because the people were missing what God was up to around them. I want to encourage us all that we not miss what God is doing around us. Right now, many may feel oppressed by the virus that has seemingly conquered our land, but God still has a plan. Eventually, we will move beyond the circumstances of our present world, and a time of celebration will come as we resume life. Let's not forget that in all these moments, God is moving. And if we're not carefully attuned to Him, we can miss the moments that we have to know Him better ourselves, or that we have to share Him with others. These very well may be the days of the visitation for many people. Let us not miss it because we were either had preoccupied ideas about how God works or is working, or we were preoccupied our attention with all that is going on in the world around us. Pray with me as we ask God to give us eyes to see Him, ears to hear Him, and perceptions to react to Him as He moves around us at this time. I hope in some ways this will be the best Easter ever. Not because things are the way we like them or because we want them this way, but because they are different than what we have grown to expect. And we can encounter God in a different way, a new and different way. I just pray we don't miss Him this Easter. God bless you.